So we take you now to Duffy's Tavern, starring Archie himself, Ed Gardner.
Hello, Duffy's Tavern, where they lead me to eat. Eddie the waiter speaking. Duffy and Archie ain't here. Oh, hello, Mr. Duffy. Yeah, I just got a telegram, Mr. Archie, from Bellevue Hospital. Huh? Well, it says here, it says, Dear Eddie, collect. Tonsils out and am still alive. I guess only the young die good. Ha ha. Stop. The nurses here are too cute for wards. Ha ha ha. He say, my nurse never smiles. I call her Miss Deadpan of 1946. Stop. Returning to Tavern Friday and would highly appreciate surprise party to welcome me home as I am very popular. Signed, Archie. Said, well, Mr. Duffy, it'd be nice to have him back, won't it? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And tell him you said so, huh? But Mr. Duffy, I don't like to use that kind of language. So I'll have him call you when he comes in.
Eddie, I've got Archie's welcome home party all planned.
That's fine, Miss Duffy. How it works?
Well, first, on account of his tonsils, I think we should give him some ice cream or, something to cool his throat.
How about some pig's feet? That'll make him cold all over.
Well, I was saving the pig's feet. I thought maybe we'd have those as the last course. Right before the speeches.
Speeches? After them pig's feet, who's alive to make speeches?
Eddie, why do you always run down the food here? You've been serving it for 5 years, and you're still making the same jokes about it.
I'm consistent. Same food, same joke. Hello, Duffy's Tavern. Huh? Who's there? Simmelbacher's Bakery. What's that? Miss Duffy ordered the cake baked in the shape of a tonsil. You... So you ain't got the tonsil mold, huh? Just a second. Miss Duffy, would an appendix do?
Okay. Tell him to send it over, but make sure it looks real.
Yeah. Okay, send it over and make sure it looks real. Yeah, that's right. Send it up quick before peritonitis sets in.
Thanks, Eddie. Now, let's see. What else?
Hi, Eddie.
Yes, Mr. Finnegan.
How do you like the new suit I bought for the welcome home party?
Wait, now, let me see. Double-breasted, huh?
So what? So am I. It fits like a glove, don't it?
Well, yeah, if you're thinking in terms of a catcher's mitt. How many pair of pants did you get with it?
Well, two, naturally. It's a double-breasted suit.
Finnegan, why do men always have to get 2 pair of pants with a suit?
It's very practical. With 2 pair of pants, the ones underneath don't get dirty.
Finnegan, do you wear both pair of pants at one time?
I do.
But how do you get into them?
My dear, there are certain things that are not discussed in mixed company.
By the way, Mr. Finnegan, did you get the welcome home sign from Mr. Archie?
Oh, certainly I got it for him. A beauty, too. Second hand.
That's fine. What did the sign say?
It says, welcome home from Tokyo, Cecil Schmolowitz.
That don't make no sense.
Why not?
Well, Archie's name ain't Cecil Smolowitz.
So what?
He ain't coming home from Tokyo.
Oh, what does Archie care where Cecil Schmolowitz is coming home from? The main thing is that it's beautiful sentiment.
Well, looking at it from here... by the way, did you memorize your welcome speech?
Oh, I certainly did. I know it like my own name.
How does it go?
Clifton Finnegan. What I mean is, welcome home, Archie. Welcome home, Archie. And I want to say, Thanks, yeah, that's it. On behalf of the
gang.
Yeah, that's it. The gang here at the
Tavern.
Yeah, the tavern. That we wanted express our
Happiness at having you back in our midst.
right. I hope I don't forget it by the time he gets here.
You won't. No. You got a mind like an elephant.
Oh, say, fellas, wait a minute. Here he comes now.
Where? Oh, yeah. Come on, gang. Let's give it 'em. We're glad to see you back. We're glad to see you back. Even without your tonsils, we're glad to see you back. No tonsils. We're glad to see you back.
Well, gang, I want to thank you. You know, if I had a lump left in my throat, this welcome would give it to me. Got no idea how it touches me to be back among all these old familiar eyesores.
Hey, how do you feel without the tonsils, George?
Well, naturally, a little lonesome. Don't forget the three of us grew up together.
Say, Archie, you look a little pale.
A little pale. Yeah. Well, you see, before they discharge you from the hospital, they make you take a bath.
Well, welcome back, Art.
Well, Matty Milner, glad to see you again. You still lacing the old gut buckets on the Miller side and rating out the old reef beef?
Still the same old Art, huh?
Yes, sir.
Say, Art, by the way, on behalf of
On behalf of the gang.
Gee, I had a whole speech in me head. I don't know what happened to it.
Well, the poor little speech probably got lonely up there and ran away. But, however, I appreciate the sentiments anyway.
Oh, thanks, George. By the way, where are the tonsils? Did you bring them with you?
Oh, I gave them to one of the nurses as a keepsake. You know how dames are about me. She wanted to have them bronzed for a pair of bookends.
Yes, sir. The bedridden Beau Brummel of Bellevue.
I bet you had a lot of fun with the nurses, huh?
Oh, well, for a few days. But then the doctor got wise, you know, and I became the only tonsil case on the 6th floor with me hands in a cast. And even at that, the nurses wouldn't dare walk past me except in groups of 3. looking at the operation. They wheel me in, see? Well, sir, there I am laying on the operating table, with them nurses cruising around me like I was Turban Bay. So the doctor pulls out these two bottles, the penicillin and the sulfur lemonade. So I said to him, look, Doc, we don't need them things. I ain't afraid. Just shoot me a little ether.
Oh, what's that ether like, Archie?
Well, you take a little and things get hazy and, then you take a little more and before you know it, you're paralyzed. It's not unlike the effect of our 15-cent rye.
Hi, Art. How's it feel to be unconscious?
Is he kidding? Well, anyway, as I was saying, we get... Eddie, what's going on here?
Mr. Regan just hit the pinball machine.
Well, here, give him his nickel.
What's the matter with you? Are you still under that ether?
No, Eddie. When a man lays in bed for a while on the brink of death, he does a lot of thinking. Here, Regan, here's your nickel. Yeah, man begins to take stock of himself and ask, what's life all about, Eddie? Yon always striving, working, struggling, like little bees with the hives. Hunting, searching, seeking. For what?
Butter?
No, Eddie. For something that money can't buy.
Have you tried buying butter lately?
Eddie, please, will you get your mind out of the butter? No? No, Eddie, I mean bigger things. You see, the trouble with most of us is that we worry too much about the little things. Shakespeare was right when he said, what stunks these mortals be? Always worrying about little things. I was thinking there in the hospital. I picked up a paper one morning and I read where a guy choked his wife at breakfast just because she burned his toast. How foolish he was. And the time that he took to choke her, he could have been scraping the toast. So I say, give Regan his nickel. Money ain't everything. Them millionaires with their cars and chauffeurs and mansions, well, they can be unhappy, too.
Yeah, then make me unhappy, Pappy.
Oh, you're wrong, old man. To them that can see it, the grass grows greener in Potter's Field. Always remember that, Eddie.
Well, Archie, as I live and breathe, the top of the bottle to you.
Well, Officer Clancy. Glad to see you. In the back of me tonsil to you, sir.
Well, tell me, lad, how was the operation?
The operation? Oh, everything came out all right, Clancy.
Well, how was it? Painful?
Oh, a little. I couldn't talk for a few days.
Couldn't talk. I wonder if I could persuade me wife to take a tonsillectomy.
Look, Clancy, you wouldn't joke about operations if you ever had one.
Me never had an operation. Listen, me boy. In 1930, they took out me appendix. In 34, it was me tonsils. In 36, out came me liver. In 39, it was me adenoids. And last year, they pulled out all me teeth. Archie, you're talking to an empty cup.
Well, it seems to have done you good, Clancy. You've even gained weight, haven't you?
Oh, I might have put on 40 or 50 pounds.
What are you talking? I bet you got that much in your bay winter alone. What do you do when you get your shoes shined, Clancy? Take the bootblack's word for it?
Archie, that ain't funny.
Well, maybe it ain't. But, I always think it must be kind of tough on your dogs, walking that pavement with all that obeseliness.
Well, that's not when I feel it. It's when I get home at night and pull me shoes off. It takes me feet 10 minutes to stop spreading. Well, praise be to the saints, I'll soon have me pension to look forward to.
Yeah, Clancy, that's right. As long as you've got enough to get along on. I was thinking, stop that crap game. Clancy, I was thinking, while I was laying there and... While I was laying there on me deathbed, that money ain't everything. That there are a lot of other things in life that... Hello? Hello, Duffy, it's me, Archie. Well, certainly I'm still alive. Better luck next time, huh? Duffy, the richer you get, the crummier you get. What's your goal, anyway? Oh, you want to be the crummiest man in town? Duffy, look, money ain't gonna make you happy. I've been thinking it over, and you should look at it my way, too. You see, in the first place, you can't take it with you. In the second place, where you're going, it'd melt anyhow. Okay, I'll call you back.
Oh, you really hopped up on this new philosophy, ain't you?
as I was saying. Well, sir, as soon as I come out of the ether, you see this red-headed nurse is leaning over me, and she's saying, he looks just like Ray Milland, don't he? So, naturally, I take this as a hint. Hey, what's everybody doing over there at the tables?
Surprise, surprise, surprise!
Hey, what is all of this?
Well, it's a little surprise party for you, Archie.
Yeah, sit down, Arch. Over here at the head of the table. For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow,
Which nobody can deny. Well, gang, I don't know what to say, except that this is a wonderful tribute to me late tonsils. And I know that if they were here, they'd feel the same way about it. I want to thank you all from the cockles of me heart.
Well, okay. Let's start eating. Here, Arch, have a ham hock.
Finnegan, let go of my arm.
Now, don't get mad about it, Miss Duffy. Anybody would have made the same mistake. Don't let little things annoy you. Have a philosophy. Now, come on, gang. Leave us start eating. Well, fellas, you don't know how a tribute like this touches me. No, I love you guys. Each and every one. Do you know it? Well, I do. Throwing this dinner for me tonight. What a sweet thought it was. I sometimes wonder if I'm worthy of you, all. A very cute reply, Clancy.
Well, now that we've met, Arch, as your oldest friend, I would like to propose a toast.
Oh, thank you, Clifton. I shall be flattered.
To Archie and his tonsils, I bequeath this little rhyme. I knew he had it in him all the time. I thank you.
Oh, Finnegan, did you make that up all by yourself?
Don't be silly, Arch. It was anonymous.
Thanks the guy for me, Finnegan. Very sweet.
Now, how about a toast from Eddie the waiter?
Well, I don't know what to say.
Oh, go ahead, Eddie. Just say something flattering.
Well, okay, sir. Folks, Mr. Archie has always been a real friend to me. And while he was in the hospital, I really missed him. The little things he did. Some of them was very small. Hardly worth mentioning even. I like the way he moved his elbows from side to side while I wiped the bar. His cheerful, encouraging smile while I threw out a customer. And his shy, apologetic manner when he says to me, Eddie, do you need 10 whole minutes to eat lunch? It's these things that made me love him. I thank you.
Now I would like to give a toast.
Oh, thank you, Miss Duffy.
A is for the arguments we have had. R is for the times I proved him wrong. C is for the cash he steals from Papa. H is what he gets when he gets caught. I is for the word he is most fond of. E is for his everlasting nerve. Put them all together, they spell R-T. And that means
Well, thank you, Miss Duffy. That touches me. You know, it's little thoughts like that that make a man want to go and have his throat cut all over again.
Oh. Come now, Arch, let's not get sticky. Hey, Clancy, you ain't said nothing yet.
Well, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to say I've known Archie ever since Annapolis. You all remember them days when Joe Annapolis, the Greek butcher, had a shop on 3rd Avenue? At the time, Archie was a chicken plucker. That was when I first met him. Annapolis reported to the sergeant one day that 2 chickens and 3 steaks had been plucked from his shop. And to make a long story short, I knew then that Archie would go a long way. And I think the way he's handled this tavern has proved it. In conclusion, may I say that I know this friend of the police, this lover of law and order, this protector of civil and constitutional rights, will unhesitatingly buy 2 tickets to the annual policeman's ball.
That'll be $2, please.
Wait a minute. $2, Clancy. That's all the money I got. Well, okay, here. Money ain't everything. Friendship means more. And your friendship here tonight, folks, has touched me to the hilt. I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. I wouldn't trade it for Bing Crosby's voice. Not for Clark Gable's looks. Not for Lana Turner herself. You know, I had a lot to think about while I was laid up, and I realized that there are more things than money in this world. Friendship, like yours. The little things. Peace of mind and tranquility. Excuse me. Hello, Duffy. Huh? You been thinking it over, what I said about money? Huh? Well, that's nice to hear, Duffy, but are you going to do anything about it? You're going to dock me for the 2 weeks that I was away. You dirty crumb! Why, you dirty
Archie, peace and tranquility.
Will you please shut your mouth, you thick-headed cop? Now, look, Duffy, if you dock me one time, I'll come right down there and punch you in the nose. You dirty, thick-headed...
This is the Armed Forces Radio Service.